Let's go! Set! Ready!
Ugh.
53. Set. Red 18. Here we go. Set. Set. Blue 30. Hot. Set. Snap. Black 88. Red 29. Get set. Halo, halo. Hop, hop, hop. Hop, hop. All eyes. Dino, Dino. Patriot, Patriot. Ready? Uh-huh. Set. Get ready. Set. Social. Blue 85. Check, check. Let's go. Red 54. Hot. White 80. Set, set. Hop, hop, hop. Return, return. Set, hot. Red 80. Set, set. White. '29. White 29. Set. Let's go. Set. Blue 22. Here we go. Set. Maverick, Maverick. Ready, 18. Alamo, Alamo. Blue side east.
Welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Back. To the 35-yard line before going out of bounds there. Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
The big fella in the middle. defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Turning it on! And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll hone in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
It's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football game.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll get rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Hale. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense.
Oh, they block it. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the 1st quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Buys a little time. Trying to make that. There he goes. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
These guys aren't human. I mean, They got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Moore to the air. Got his man. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Quarterback extends the play. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking to scramble. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
And the offensive line has to do a better job protecting their man. It's 4th down. He needs some time to make a play. The defense brings the blitz, beats the offensive line, and gets the big sack.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Back to throw, it's Russell. And he dropped it, just didn't work the thing all the way in.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the 1st. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Finds his man. It's Hale. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. So he heads out of bounds, and with that return, we'll wrap up the 1st quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. They've got a first down here to open the period. Moore will throw. Fires to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Going to swing it on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
And the Ducks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
They'll try the run. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. To the air, it's Russell. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Line gets set, first down. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
It'll be third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, it's picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Really tough on an offense. Third and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. To the air, it's Russell. With the catch, it's Hale. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They'll immediately call timeout. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. To the air, it's Russell. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
If they're able to make that pick, they're wiping points off the board. But because he dropped it, now it's 4th down. And, of course, they're still in field goal range with an opportunity to score 3.
Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. The field goal is no good. The lead is still 6 after the miss. The Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Flying down the left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bama! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the... team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Moore to the air. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Steps away. He's going to take off. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's what...
Touchdown, Oregon! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Got it in the middle, it's Edwards. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. On the move, he fires. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket and the play's breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away, and the defense took advantage with the interception.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Keeps looking downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
We've just seen in this game the ball's just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Russell. Swings it out to his running back. Turning it on! And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tide! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
I ain't even trolling it now, bro. They made me pick the wrong play.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes a grab deep. Keep spinning the bean like that, and you start to believe this kid might have the talent to someday be the 3rd 10,000-yard passer in Oregon history.
No doubt. And you know what Ducks fans love? They love points. They love offense. They love playing fast. That's what they are. That's who they are. That's what they want their teams to be every single week.
The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up the 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Moore will throw. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Looking for space. It's Young. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Motion from the back. Got it behind the line. It's Miller. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. This is a designed run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Quick release on the RPO. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive.
We just can't stop each other for real, huh?
That is huge for their win probability now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Yeah, for sure. Same way.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Moore to the air. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. There he goes. And he picks up a huge...
People don't really kill me across the middle. This is crazy.
Have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the 5-yard step off, first and 15 for this offense. He's looking to throw. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. From the 22 on first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Release to the back. Pulls it in. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Touchdown, Oregon! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a 1-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you've got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They get to him as he throws. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
I know the pain, my guy. I know the pain.
You hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did.
I
It's
know the pain.
To the
Can't
air.
even touch motherfuckers on here.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a...
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Alabama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
They'll line up to go for 2. Wide receiver comes in motion. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Whittington. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Moore will throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate, and late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Off and running. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ballgame. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back. And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Great place to start for this offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. Oh, he's got some space. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Looking to pass. It's Russell. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
What's your record here?
Looking downfield on 1st down. He wants a big play here late.
I can't get that swipe.
Sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
Yeah.
Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat